What is up, guys? Dzeeff here, and today I want to show you my deck building process, or it's honestly just going to be a mock version of it, but this is sort of what kind of happens in my head when I'm building decks. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to add 2 psy-framelord Omega. We don't need to worry about how we're going to make Omega. We'll just assume by the end of this, I'll either find a way to make it, or it'll just accidentally happen. And then the next thing is Brilliant Fusion, for sure. If you're not playing Brilliant Fusion, you're losing. So we're playing Brilliant Fusion. We're going to draw the Garnet. We're going to add in a Trick Clown for the fact that I never know if by the end of these I'll actually have a light monster. So we'll just add a Trick Clown just in case. This seems really consistent, guys, having 1 Garnet, 1 light monster. Nothing could go wrong with that. And then the Seraphonite, don't forget that. I have before. Next, Terratop. That's kind of like the go-to. I play decks that play a lot of rank 3s, so Terratop's pretty good. For like just a starting rank 3, we'll probably be playing Levier, maybe a Dante. So that's kind of like our skeleton. If we're playing these 2 engines, like the natural engine that goes with this is like zombies. Just because, whoops, Zuki and Unizombie. So already, just with these 16 cards, you can see there's like a whole bunch of combos because like Solitaire and Terratop is like double Omega Levier, and then like Unizombie and Brilliant Fusion is really good. That's double Omega. So like already there's some combos, and honestly we'll probably just add a second Levier because I mean when you have like Mizuki and stuff, like you want to recycle, so that seems pretty good. Obviously, maybe not so obviously, but one of my favorite pairs to add to zombies and not even really Brilliant Fusion, but zombies and Terratop is like Phantom Knights. I don't know how the rest of the deck's gonna go, so we'll just add 7 and then 2 Break Sword and 2 Fog Blade. Oh my god, there's so many bad Phantom Knight traps. How do you even find this? Yeah, 2 Fog Blade, or 3 Fog Blade. Misspoke there. So now we have a much larger skeleton. We have 4 different engines. We have the Brilliant Fusion, the Terratop, the zombies, and the Phantom Knight. So far, there's a lot of synergy. I like playing Desires in literally everything, so we'll play 3 of that. And then if you're doing a deck profile, you always want it with Desires, and there's casuals watching, because there's always casuals watching. You need to make sure that you tell them that don't worry about Desires, because you can put back the banished stuff with Omega. Realistically, that's not even really a factor, because if you make Omega, like it doesn't matter if you like Desires bad cards after that, because you already have the Omega. But we need to tell them that just so they don't worry. I like draw power. I also like showing off ulti allures, so play 3 allure. I don't even know what next. Well, usually I like to mention Sacky one-ofs. That's going to be like Soul Charge. Foolish is a good one. What else? Regeki, probably. From there, I really want to play Instant Fusion. Instant Fusion has a ton of synergy with like half the deck, because the Norden is good with the zombies, and then the Theseus, which by the way, I love Theseus. Like what a great card. I know people, we don't need 2 though. I know people don't seem to like Theseus, but I thought it was like a really nice addition to the game. Yeah, I mean that's sort of the basic everything. We don't really need, because this is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro decks, we don't need to play Max C, because Max C is going to kill me internally because it keeps asking if I want to activate it, so then your opponent knows you have it. So if we're playing on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, I guess like the last thing, I don't know, like DDR. I mean, it's not that like DDR is bad. It has like a lot of synergy with the rest of the deck. Let me just like flesh out the extra deck, because we have 2 Levier, 2 Break Sword. We need a Rebellion for the Break Sword, so we'll add that. I'm not playing the rank up card. I guess we could, but I don't really think it's completely necessary. Acid Golem seems like a good choice. Add that. So now we have 12. I can add, whoops, holy shit, what the fuck. I can add a Scarlight. I know I always say I make this card, or I always say in deck profiles, like, we're playing a Scarlight just in case it ever comes up. It never comes up, but maybe it will someday. F-Zero, RIP. I mean, F-Zero isn't going to be good when Dual Link, or when, not when Dual Links comes out. When Link Summoning comes out, F-Zero will be really hard to make. So we'll get our uses out of it. And, I don't know. Lastly, like a Dweller. Dweller's like really bad. I don't know. I guess Emerald is better. Rank 4s almost never come up except when you have Brilliant Fusion, so I guess Emerald would be like the natural. I just like making a rank 4 that can attach, and we'll sort it. And accidentally, I basically made the deck I took to the UDS. If you want to know, this is like literally the deck I took to the UDS. You can like go back and watch that video, and it's almost card for card what I just put together. I swear I put more time and effort into making the deck profiles for you guys, but I thought it'd be kind of funny to take a look at the stuff that I usually at least throw a couple of these engines into a lot of different decks, and if we just put all the engines into one deck, it happens to be the deck that I took to the Chicago UDS in late 2016. But it also, I mean, this shows why I loved playing Zombie Phantom Knights. It's because it was just like a combination of all my favorite engines, so naturally I would like gravitate towards that type of deck. But hopefully you guys enjoy this deck profile of me building it from scratch. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.